Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video, but I thought this was a very interesting topic. Apple's 4.15% yield savings account. So I did a little bit of a digging to kind of find out what it is, what it's all about. So I'm going to do a quick video explaining what I found. So Apple announced that it is now offering its Apple card holders a 4.15% high yield savings account with Goldman Sachs. Now, right now they're saying there's no fees, no minimum deposits, and no minimum balance requirements. So essentially what that means is you can put $1 in or more, and you're gonna get the 4.15%, and it's with Goldman Sachs and Apple. You can set it up and manage your account directly from your Apple card in your wallet. So one thing, did you notice what I said there? I said Apple Wallet. That's right. That's the most important keyword here. You can only get an Apple card if you use an Apple iPhone. Sorry, Android users, this isn't for you. So essentially, this Apple savings account are for people who actually have the Apple card and that's currently using an iPhone. So you have like a Samsung, a Droid, a flip phone. It doesn't matter if you don't have an iPhone, you don't qualify. So that's one of the key things here. Um, Going back to Apple's 4.15% is more than 10 times the national average when it comes to a savings account. So it's a really high savings account yield. The 4.15% rate in Apple's offer is the 11th highest on bank rates list. Number one comes in at 5.02% at UFB Direct. So that actually is currently the highest savings yield. It's not a CD, so these rates can move up and down without any notice. So keep that in mind. They're not fixed rates. They can change by tomorrow, next week, next month, whenever they decide to make that change. Or the Feds probably start lowering the interest rates. But since we live in a high interest rate environment right now, a lot of savings accounts, a lot of CDs have been going up because of that. Since Apple's savings account is offered through Goldman Sachs, that means its accounts are generally FDIC insured for up to $250,000 per depositor. So that's pretty much the nuts and bolts when it comes to the Apple savings account. Overall, I think it can be a good thing if you're an Apple user, if you have the Apple card. You might want to look into it. It might be good for some folks, might not be good for others. You do want to keep in mind that the interest rate can go up and down because it's not a CD. It really depends on what type of environment that we're in. For me personally, I was looking into it, but I don't want to just chase the yield and just open up a new account just for the 4.15%, especially since it's not a fixed rate. You know, they can change it at any time. I think overall, Apple will probably continue to have a high savings rate for their savings account. And I'm pretty sure Apple want to kind of really get people to buy their products, right? Unlike a bank, Apple wants your bank, it's like having Bank of America or Wells Fargo. um, Apple wants you to use their services, so you're using your phone, your Apple Music, so everything's just the ecosystem. So all this kind of makes sense for them. So I think that overall they're gonna always offer some type of high yield. But for me right now, it's something to look into. But right now I'm more interested in CDs, specifically short to mid-range CDs that offer a 4 to 5% interest rate that's actually locked in for the duration of those terms. Overall, let me know your thoughts. Is this something that you're interested in? Are you going to get are you going to, if you're an Android user, are you going to switch to Apple? Or you're an Apple user, are you going to get the savings account? What's your overall thoughts, right? I want to hear from you. I want to see what's the impulse that people are feeling like on the surface. I was like, oh man, this is amazing, but then you have to do all these extra things. I'm like, ah, yeah, no, I'm good. So let me know your thoughts below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thanks for watching. Peace.